to my channel. I'm Tanisha, aka Lava Girl T, and as the title is shown, I'm on my weight loss journey and I've managed to lose over 70 pounds. So if you're interested in hearing how it is that I lost over 70 pounds and have been able to keep it off for over a year, stay tuned. So what sparked the change and what the first step was for me actually in regards to losing my weight was me going to God and including God. Proverbs 3:6 says, in everything put God first. So God was definitely first and foremost in this weight loss journey, and why I've been so successful at losing over 70 pounds and keeping it off at this point here now for more than a year and a half. So that was the first and foremost step, important step for me in regards to my healthy lifestyle change. The second step for me was changing my mind frame. You gotta change your mindset. If you think you can't, then you won't. If you think you're defeated, you're pretty much defeated. So I had to change my mind. I am optimistic. I'm an optimistic overall person, but I just had to ensure that within all aspects of my life, including my health and my weight loss, I had to have a positive mind frame. For so long, I thought, oh, I'm just meant to be overweight, or I'm meant to be big, or yeah, that was it. I had that mind frame for so long that this was it. I was supposed to be big. No, I had to change it altogether. I also made sure that I kept in my mind that I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me, as it says in Philippians 4:13. That is definitely the biggest motto of my life in all aspects. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. So there's nothing that I cannot do. That always plays in the back of my mind. That back in July 2017, I was led to go on a detox, essentially, in which I was going to detox myself for 14 days, eliminating breads, pasta, rice, sugar, red meat, and just eating healthier, incorporating a lot of vegetables, more water, and just eating healthier. So it wasn't a weight loss I was on. I was just tired of the foods I was constantly cooking. Coming from a Jamaican background, we cook Sunday dinner with oxtail, rice and peas, goat, the typical Jamaican Sunday dinner, and I was tired of eating like that. So I was led to clean up things and just try something new. And with that, within the first 2 weeks, I don't even know how much weight I took off, to be honest, because then when I did actually weigh myself, which was already like day 11 of my 2-week detox, I was already down to 257. And I know that I was way more than that, because then folks were already telling me that I looked so much more smaller. They could see that I lost weight. And I know they typically say that when you've lost about maybe 10 to 13, maybe 15 pounds, that's when it's noticeable for others to see. So I already know that I was way over 260 odd plus pounds. So with that, after seeing how I felt and liking what I seen within the 2 weeks, I continued on then to eat healthier and to get in shape. And so number 3 ties into number 2, which is positive affirmations. I use a lot of positive affirmations to help me on my weight loss journey. It played a integral part in my weight loss success, to be quite honest. Instead of speaking negative over my life or negative about the situation, I affirmed it with positive affirmations. You can pull them up on YouTube. There's a ton load of them there. I also changed how I spoke. So instead of saying I can't, I changed it to I can, I will, I am, was whatever followed behind I am was a definite affirmation. Positive words. I am, I can, I will. So those made positive impacts in my life and in my weight loss journey for sure. Because there's nothing that we cannot do. The same God power that's within me is the same God power that's within you, and that's what will make a difference in your life, in not only weight or health, but also in every aspect of your life. So that for me was definitely the third step, I guess you'd say, in regards to how I lost weight and was able to maintain it off, was just ensuring that I changed my thoughts, I changed my speech. I started to say to myself that I can lose 20 pounds in 3 months. I can lose 50 pounds in 6 months. I just changed how I spoke and how I thought, and that it resulted in me being able to lose. You gotta believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you'll be defeated. So if you think you can't, you won't. I had a couple quotes and that I used to like and constantly repeat to myself and just kept in the back of my mind. One being that through Christ I can do all things, which strengthens me. Another one is that God is within her, she will not be moved. So those were a couple quotes that I kept in the back of my mind constantly that allowed me to have belief in God, knowing that He's there strengthening me along this journey, and knowing that I cannot fail because then God is within me. The same God power that's within me is the same God power that's within you, and that will allow you to accomplish and complete this journey, because it is a journey. It's not just a diet fad, it's not just a quick fix. It's a journey, a lifestyle change, and it's a journey that you'll have your highs, you'll have your lows, and you'll have your good moments, you'll have your bad moments, your good days, your bad days. It's a journey. And once you have those key things with you throughout your journey, it helps and makes things that much more bearable. So this, which is quite important, is eating. 80% of your weight loss success is your nutrition. So for me, I already knew how and what foods were healthy and what foods weren't healthy and how to prepare healthy meals, but it had to be a consistent thing. So it couldn't be here and there every once in a while. It had to be consistent. So I changed up my eating habits. I went from eating whenever, whatever, to having 5 specific meals a day. So in the next clip here, you'll find some of the meals that I made throughout my weight loss journey. High protein, low carb, and healthy fats. One thing I did make sure is that my meals were yummy. With being on a weight loss journey, it's not all about eating salads and chicken and broccoli. It's about having nutritious, healthy meals. So the fifth obvious goal would be exercising. So I worked out minimum 3 times a week. At first I started just with like light cardio. The following month, the second month after my weight loss journey, I then added in strength training, and from there I then combined the both. So between 3 and 4 or 5 days a week I would work out, and it would be cardio and strength training. At some point it got to a point where in which I wasn't seeing the scale move as fast as I would like it to. So I had to put a little stop on my strength training and just like focus on the cardio because I wanted the scale to go down. But anyways, I always kept strength training definitely key in my weight loss journey. Also, I would say another, I guess this is a sixth factor that helped with my weight loss journey is making a plan. I think that goes maybe before even like nutrition. Making a plan is essential. And they say basically, if you don't plan ahead, you're planning to fail. So I made a plan just prior to going into my detox, more in which I listed all the things that I'm not going to eat. Like I said, no bread, no soda, no pasta, no rice, no red meat. So I made a list of all of that. I also list the foods that I would be able to allow myself to eat. As well, I journalized and made a meal log of all the meals that I did eat during that 2 weeks and even thereafter as well too. That helped tremendously. It allowed me to have some accountability to myself to make sure that I wasn't eating unhealthily. Meal planning or meal prepping is a great tool as well too. Now, I don't love planning 7 days ahead for a meal because I like variety. So I would make mini meal preps. So I would do it like maybe 3-4 days at a time, or in which I'll have one meal. Maybe I'll have some shrimp stir fry with quinoa, or I'll have like jerk chicken with like steamed veggies. So I would plan those meals. Also, another key thing with my weight loss journey was my detox teas. I drank a lot of teas, green teas, detox tea, not the Chinese belly teas that cut up your stomach and that give you the runs or anything, like detox teas. And those were integral and really helpful with my weight loss journey. Matcha teas, green leaf teas, a lot of green teas I drank, and they definitely helped me along the way. And yeah, I can't believe I even forgot apple cider vinegar and lemon juice. That was key. Yeah, that really helped cut out the belly fat. It's still cutting it out now, but yeah, that was definitely helpful. I'm going to put in some clips of my before, and I'll show you some body shots of me. Also, with planning ahead, once I lost the initial maybe 25 pounds or so, I then started making goals for myself, short-term goals, short-term realistic goals, which then allowed me to work towards something and know that I had to achieve it by a certain time. With that, I assessed myself every month. I didn't go crazy with going on a scale every week or every day. That wouldn't work for me. I would just drive myself berserk, because if it's going up and down and up and up and down and not up, I'm gonna go crazy. So I made sure that I weighed myself once a month, the same day at the same time every month, and just to see how I was keeping up and how I was progressing with my weight loss. So those, I guess, 6 items, 6 things help with maintaining and successfully losing weight. I know it sounds a lot, but it's totally achievable. You have it within you. You have the tools already within you. You know, where doubt and fear wants to come in and tell you that you can't do it and you can't achieve it, no, that's a lie. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. It is possible to lose weight naturally. It is possible to get healthy. You have it. You have it within you. Believe me, you have it. And that's where in which you then have to, when you find that you're reaching that point where like, oh, I can't do it no more, or I can't, you got to dig deep. You got to find that grit within you and dig deep for it, and just know that you can definitely finish the race. Like I said, if I can do it, you could definitely do it. And I'm still doing it. I'm still pushing through right now. And I'm his masterpiece while still being worked on. I'm still a work in progress, and I'm still his masterpiece. And I know that it's attainable, it's achievable. You can definitely do it. So I just wanted to share that with you, and just remind you to be beautiful, be confident, and be bold. So if there's any other questions that you may have for me, just drop it in the comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video. And I hope that this video was an inspiration to others just that are struggling with their weight loss issues. So until next time.